case it's doing something weird. Hello,
You're
we are
offline.
coming back. We're coming back.
You're live now.
Technical difficulties like usual. Thank you, OBS, for understanding that even though I try to use a better internet service. Yeah, still
Why do you want to take over one of my skeletons?
Because I have disadvantage if I want to walk in.
Crowd of Madness doesn't let you turn into that skeleton per se, though.
Yeah, it doesn't at all.
Like, you don't get to do anything. You don't even get to decide what they do.
You literally just get to say, "Yo, attack that guy,"
And
then they do it.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Like, if you want to hang back and just watch the rear, that sounds like a plan to me, too.
Yeah.
Oh. I read it wrong. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm like, well, Crowd of Madness isn't
because
a
it
mind
stops.
control.
Yuri's placing her hand on the bald guy and starting to rub.
Freaking damn.
Woosa.
So I'm gonna turn to Maze and I'm gonna say, make sure that we still have a way out. That's your job.
Can be done. And I will look at them and say, no, here's one other thing. I will cast Bless on me, you, and our last party member.
Persephone?
Persephone. There you
Or
go.
were you
brain.
talking to Rag? Or were you talking to Persephone and you met Rag?
Persephone.
So, up 3 creatures for 1 minute? Well, let's hope you can find that door in 1 minute, guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Time's on.
Alright, so either way, so he's cast Pass Without a Trace on us. We have Bless on us. And then I'm gonna go ahead and cast where's that? Invisibility on me and Rags.
Stealth mission, go.
Alright.
Alright,
So
I guess I'll start by rolling stealth.
Alright,
oh wait,
so,
Maze, you're coming with?
No, I'm staying right here.
So,
I'm stealth.
the Blood Shadow's like, you know what, after this, I'm out.
So that'll be a 37 for me.
Hey, a 15
That's a
for...
plus
well,
That'll
no,
be a
it's
15.
at advantage, too, right? So, yeah, 24.
Oh, yeah, sorry, so that's
Yeah, you cast invisibility, right?
Yep.
Plus you get
So,
a D4
24.
to the roll, if you really want to bump it up a little more.
So 28.
You are blessed. No,
Oh,
D4,
wait,
roll
one
it.
second.
41.
There you go. So now
27.
27. Yeah, 27, 37...
37, 38, 39, 40, 41.
Yeah.
So if somebody has to roll a 40... They have to roll a 41 to be able to see me.
Alright,
Because
let me
even
see.
if they roll a
Alright.
nat 20, it still wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Because critical successes don't count on skill checks.
Alright,
Only
so...
Tiamat would be able to you.
Yeah. Alright, so you guys are skirmishing through easily enough. And using Maze's information, because we're doing a lot of theater in the mind here, I haven't had time to prepare a map. I might have somebody working on it if we stay here, but we'll see. But you find your way through the side, or no, you're aiming for the back door, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, I will say, Star, my token is not on the deal. I don't know why
You
it's
can
not, but it's
drag
just
it over
not.
from your character sheet, right? Yeah.
I'm fairly certain I can.
Yeah, just grab your character sheet, drag it over with left click. It should put it on there for you. And,
Let me...
yeah.
Sorry, it's not doing it. It
Hold on,
is.
Let me check.
Oh, yeah.
See, Rag, Shadow Paul. Here you go, friend. Wait. There you go. There you are. Can you move it?
Alrighty. Yep.
ahead.
I can move it.
Alright, we're just we're gonna use this as a field if we need it, but as far as I know, everything's gonna be stealth, so we're just gonna play theater of the mind and see how far we can go without a map. But,
Okay.
you make your way towards the back.
And
Okay.
and I want to right at the edge of the corn and the cotton field.
Uh-huh.
And I want to whisper over to Persephone. I have something for you, if you need it. And I'm going to take out the other cloak, and I'm going to reach out with my hand to try to touch her, because I'm pretty certain she's right next to me. And as soon as I touch her, I'm going to hand the cloak over there to her, since the cloak will be invisible as long as I am touching it.
Right.
Alright, and what is this? This is the Cloak of Protection, right?
No,
No, I'm giving you the cloak of Elvenkind.
Alright, awesome.
Basically,
so,
though, it's giving you what you already got with invisibility.
yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it up just because
Alright.
now I have a double disadvantage against perception checks against me.
Yeah.
They really don't see me.
I was mainly doing it so that way, if you would get hit, you would still
Sure.
have
Yeah. That's a good idea. I approve.
my stealth.
Alright, so sneakily you guys approach through the back. You've like with your passive perceptions, you notice a few of the workers like leaving these buildings and slowly like preparing for the day, like they're fixing to husk some corn that they had from the other day, or they're picking through cotton that they had already went through and now they're fixing to get ready to start a new day. Stuff like that, just like prep work before they get started. So you can definitely see them out doing stuff, but they don't notice you. You guys are completely invisible to them, and you make your way towards the back. You are easily able to get to the back door. What would you like to do?
Do I see a window?
Let's see here. In the door itself, no, but there is like a curtain window to the right, and further away from the door towards the left, there's another window.
Okay. Can I look through the window and see what I see?
Right or left? That way we can sort out what's where. Did you say anything? If not, I didn't hear you.
Oh, can I look through the window?
To the right or the left?
Yes.
I'm gonna try to look through both, or I'm gonna start with the right. If I don't
Alright.
see anything with the right, I'm gonna look in the left. I'm
Uh,
gonna look eventually through both.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. I just want to see where I need to start. So, looking through the right, you can see like a curtain, but the curtain's got like a little bit of separation where you can see like a kitchenette area where tables being set up for breakfast. There's a couple of slaves in there setting up for breakfast, and doesn't look very like, if you're looking for people, there's only like 2 people in here with collars on. You can look past there and see a big wide open space with the big table and chairs. And then there's like a stairway that's a little ways in the middle of the room and it leads down, and then there's a stairways next to it that leads up. But after looking in that direction, the curtain kind of blocks your path.
Okay.
Then
And I'm gonna go over to the left
the left one, you see
side and try to see.
make a perception check on this one.
Okay.
Can I also kind of be peeping inside as well?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll let you all roll dice. That's what this game's all about. Matter of fact, let me get
Yeah.
a perception check from the rear guard too.
Yes.
Rags, it stinks. Like you go up to look, and then instantly you're revulsed, and you kind of like fall back down. You're like, your instincts of scent is so strong, you just kind of like got to cover your nose. Becca, you look in, you see a bunch of wash pots, or what are they? The bathrooms utensils that they had back in the days.
Ah,
Bed
okay.
pans?
Yeah, bedpans. I can't remember the wording for it. I think there's a word for it. But yeah, these are like the bathroom pots that get filled up during the night, and then they haven't been taken out yet, so they're stinking up this room.
All right. One question. Start. How is that distraction going?
What did you have them do? I don't think you told me.
Yeah,
I
she
told
did.
them to I told them to walk around and burn the fields,
Yep.
Okay. All right. Yeah,
like
I
as
think
much as possible.
I think the stream dying kind of interrupted me from acting on it.
Yeah.
And you want them to stay on the outer perimeter, right?
Yeah, stay on the outer perimeter, kind of walking around the fields, lighting as much as.
You smell smoke from where you are. You think it's going according to plan. I take it you're waiting for a panic, perhaps?
Yeah.
If I'm
Can
no,
I see
I'll
how
be fine.
well it's looking? Just by...
Oh, yeah, your perception check, you can... You're not suited for this job. Like,
oh yeah, by the way,
why
do I
were
still
you...
have the bless?
Why you want to use bless? Go for it, but it ain't going to change the roll. Yay, you got an 8. That still doesn't cover it.
Much better.
Yeah, you can make out one of the skeletons just walking through the cornfield as if they're like the children of the corn and flames following behind them. Other than that, you're just like oblivious to everything else around you.
Besides Yuri.
Yuri's over there probably distracting you, so that makes sense.
Oh, the hair keeps on getting in my eye.
Yeah, that's what
Damn
it
it.
was. But
Yeah.
by
the way, Star, I don't really care about my skeleton at this point. My character entirely.
right.
You can do whatever you want with them.
Yeah, it'll probably auto resolve. Don't worry.
Yeah.
But you hear something happening inside the house. Go ahead and make perception checks if you want to check it out, or you tell me what you want to do.
Yeah.
I mean, you do hear some ruckus. Pressing on the door, you can make out there's fire. There's fire. Quick, we need to go see who's on charge today. I don't know. I think they all left. Where did they go? So the slaves are starting to panic, and they're looking for somebody to help. And they rush out of the kitchen room where they were making breakfast, and now they're looking for whoever's in charge today. They have no idea. One of them runs downstairs, one of them runs upstairs. You hear a bunch of going in both directions.
Is the door locked? The back door?
You go to fiddle with it? Question mark?
Yes.
It is locked.
Okay. Thieves' tools time.
Alright, so you pull out your handy thieves tool.
Natural one.
Well, you get a +4 to it, so...
Yeah, so.
Or plus D4, I should say. And do you want to roll a D4 on that, bless?
Yes.
There you go. Wait. Whatever mind, you do better.
Alright. Yeah, you did better.
I roll my D4s.
Yeah, that's right. So with a 19, you manage to wiggle in there. It kind of gets stuck for a moment, but then you finally catch the tumbler and it just slips through and you're like child's play. The door unlocks. And then you try it again, and then you're like, oh shit, they got another lock above that. So you fiddle with that one and easily pop it out. It's like, these locks are nothing. I don't know what they're even trying. So the bolted lock and the lock on the doorknob have both been unlocked with that roll. And the door is now open.
Alright,
Can I sneak in? And like try and hide in a
Are you
not a
going
very
in first?
obvious place.
I mean, you are invisible.
I'm gonna let, if I can hear her footsteps at all, I'm gonna let, oh, I can't anyway, because Pass Without Trace, I believe.
Well,
Yeah.
I would say you're known to each other because you're under the same effect.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
So I'm gonna let her footsteps go in front of me, and
Like
I'm
shit.
going to, into the room, and I'm going
You're going to
to close the door as
Okay, it's quietly. Alright, yeah, you easily
try to close the door as quietly as possible.
Gotcha. Alright, so yeah, you shut the door. It doesn't even squeak for you. Like, WD-40 all day, you got this. Boop, it's shut. And now you're both in this kitchenette area where you see the stairwells leading down and a stairwell leading up.
Okay, I'm going to go over to the kitchen,
Uh-huh.
and they're cooking on some sort of a stove.
Yeah, there's a wood stove. It hasn't been lit, though. Like, they're just prepping the food as, like, chopped up vegetables, stuff like that.
Okay. So it's not been lit.
Correct.
That you're not able to tell
kind of walk over, touch her, and then whoop, and we disappear.
Yeah, but we don't want to. We don't
Blow
know
her
how
head
to.
off.
Back up.
Yep, sorry about that. Seems like OBS and Twitch don't want to get along tonight. Apologize for that, but we are back again. Yeah, so they're discussing plans here going forth from this point. So, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Since I'm in the kitchen, I'm going to the knife.
You're going to
Just
what?
take them.
Just take the knives?
Take the knives.
Alright, you take all the silverware, the sharp knives and butcher knives that are...
Oh, just the knives. I don't want any of the forks or anything like that.
Gotcha. So you're well equipped with about 7 kitchen knives of varying
Okay.
sizes.
What's up, Yuri?
One second. Let me
A
see. one
doggo.
more thing.
Alright, so what is Persephone doing?
I'm gonna kind of move away from the door again, try and like hide in a place where no one's gonna walk, and then kind of wait for the slaves to come back up from downstairs.
Make perception checks while you're debating which way to go. And this will see what kind of commotion's going on, see how much you hear. Rags, you can make the check too if you like. You know what? Brett, you can make a check too to see if you can keep up with the slaves. Or keep up with the...
Okay.
Yeah. Corn's being burned. At least it's not you.
Yeah.
So, you guys are hearing commotions coming from downstairs. Where did they go? Wasn't there supposed to be somebody in charge? Where's the owner at? Anybody seen him? And, you know, there's chatter going up on both, and then eventually you hear footsteps coming from downstairs and upstairs coming back. You guys are invisible and stealthy. They kind of walk past you guys and they look at each other and they're like, "Did you see the master around anywhere? He's not in his room." "Well, he's not downstairs either. I don't know where he's at." "Think he's out there taking care of slaves or something? Well, we better go check." And the two of them are now proceeding out the front door.
Okay. I want to real quick, just because I want to get back at these people.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I want to.
Please no.
I'm not gonna kill them. I have
Anything that can give us away.
There is nothing that's
Hold
going
on,
to give
let
us
him-
away,
let him do what
most
he wants.
likely.
Most likely. I like that. Yeah, so what's the most likely
So-
thing we're doing?
What I want to do is to go over to where
To where... Mike cut out again.
no, it didn't cut out. I just stopped talking.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I was hanging on every word, dude. Alright. To...
I want to go to where the bedpans are.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay. I'm liking this.
I want to get some feces.
You,
Oh, God.
you find a few pans that are
Oh,
filled.
you son of a gun. That is disgusting. Ugh.
They shouldn't have slaves then.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to go up and I'm going to put that into the food and then stir it.
I will...
Please
I-
tell me that it's a beef stew.
Well, it's morning. It's probably porridge. Yeah, porridge makes sense. So, I want to advise you, though, before you do this, that this will require an action to stir it into the porridge, which will reveal you. As far as invisibility is concerned. I mean, you're still
That's
pretty
not
stealthy.
true. That's not true.
Is it greater invisibility? Because I'm counting this as an action.
No, it is. It doesn't have to be an action. It has to be an attack.
Attack,
get
yeah.
rid of.
It does
Okay.
say
Yep,
that.
sure.
It has to be
It does say
attack.
Alright,
attack or
that's
cast
fair.
a spell.
You are casting shit
so-
on the porridge, so... No, okay. No, okay, that's fair, You're right.
And so I'm going to. And do I see any brown sugar on the anything anywhere?
Oh no!
Sure, why not?
And I'm just going to. I'm going to put some of the brown sugar in there and stir
Hmm.
where I found it.
So it's very sweet shit.
Very
Ugh.
good.
Ah,
Nobody's gonna want
It's
to eat here
also-
for a week.
delectable.
It's also poisonous.
Yeah.
Is
Yes.
what it is.
Yeah, that's very septic. Okay, so you're busy doing that. Persephone, what are you doing?
Are they outside of the door yet?
Yeah, they walked
The
out the
slaves.
door and they're looking around out front.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and walk down the stairs as quietly as I can.
All right,
And I'm gonna go ahead and start following her over there.
make a stealth check.
Me?
Well, both of you, if you're both going the same direction. With your shit that you've been playing with.
I mean, I have
So
a.
that's 25.
I mean, you got a high stealth.
My-
I was gonna say you.
My
have to do-
lowest one is a 21 at the current moment.
Yeah,
So 19, so
Yeah,
that is
yeah.
29.
nice. Yeah, you're still invisible, even though you smell like shit.
Oh, sorry. So
Or
that's
you're
35
still unseen.
because you have advantage.
You have advantage. He does not at the moment. Because
I thought he was invisible.
He's playing with
Oh
shit
wait,
though.
no, because he smells like shit.
Yeah, the scent,
Yeah.
the perception check, kind of. Yeah. I mean, nobody knows where it's coming from, but there is a scent, perhaps. But you come down these stairs, and you just.
I mean, if you
Why are you sleight of
been,
hand?
if you've been anywhere with, oh, I didn't mean to use sleight of hand. It's the same. It's the same one.
it's
It's
fine,
both
I'll-
11s.
Yeah. All right, we're good. But
Oh shit.
well, yeah, exactly. But coming down these stairs, you see what looks like. It's not even a chain warden. It's just some kid. He's got like an iron helmet and a spear over his shoulder, and he's just like sitting there in a chair. And you see about 6 cells, 3 on one side, 3 on the other. And I could make a well, no, depends upon your approach, what you'll see next. So, what do you guys want to do?
Can I specifically look for Yuri?
Alright, so you're gonna go pass by this guy, and you're able to do so with your stealth. You come to the first cells on the left. You see 2 slaves in one, another in the second. The third cell's empty. The one to the right of you, those were the left. The one on the right, 2 empty, and then another slave in the back. There is no Yuri to be found.
I want to do a survival check
Mhm.
to basically see if there are any footsteps coming out of the cell that was empty. Basically, I want to track the footsteps.
Make it with disadvantage because there's a lot of stone where marks wouldn't be normally found, but there might have been a trail that's going to be a little bit harder to suss out. You know what I mean?
16's
This is
still pretty good.
the first cell on the right. Looks like there were some recent drag marks, both in and out.
Do I see where they go?
I mean, it goes into the cell. That's where the form of it comes in, and then as it comes out, and then once it's on the clean swept floor, it just goes away. There's really no way to tell, but you can tell the one on the right that's empty was probably recently used. And this kid is like sitting right next to that cell. Each cell is about
Alright.
20 feet apart from each other in all directions. Like cell here to the right, cell there, and then across the halls about 20 feet to those cells.
Alright. I feel bad that I'm about to do this to this kid.
Do we?
Have him go ahead and roll a constitution save and throw.
Alright. Who
Oh.
gets a +0? Wow, 18. Go kid.
He passes. Damn.
And you are
Now
revealed.
I'm... Yes, I am.
And he
means
looks
Means
at
that
you,
I'm
he's like,
revealed.
"Halt! What are you doing there?" And he holds
I'm gonna
his-
immediately rapier
Alright.
right to the throat.
No, not yet. Please, no. Don't yet.
Well,
We can get
hold-
information.
Hold on, you can't tell him what to do. He's already said something. So
Wait. Is
I
he?
tell you what.
Let me ask this. Is he a chain warden like we saw earlier?
He doesn't look like it.
Okay.
Like-
In that case, because
Yeah, this guy, literally, it's a
You
kid.
said that he was a chain from earlier.
No, I said he doesn't look like the Chain Wardens. He's just literally a kid with a spear and a helmet, and that's it.
Okay, I thought you were saying that he looked like a younger
No,
chain
he
warden.
looked-
That
he
was
looked
my fault
nothing.
because
Yeah. It probably
it was
cut
cutting
you.
in and out. That's
Sorry
my
about
fault.
that. No,
In
that's
that
fine.
case, I will not attack.
Okay,
Can,
so
can I yell? Can I yell? Push him!
push who?
Like,
He's like
something like
looking
that.
around threateningly as he's like. And if nobody's gonna do anything, I think we'll have to roll initiative on this one, guys. Yeah, roll initiative and we'll take order. And I'm just gonna drag a commoner, I think.
Why did you cast a spell? That would have.
Huh? Because I specifically wanted to make him blind, and I expected him to get anything higher than 18 at most.
Yeah, but you would have.
Oh wow.
Yeah, click
Well,
your,
it's fine. You can actually click on your token, so
Yeah,
you
click-
can get a better one.
Oh,
yeah, click your
I
token
for-
there. You can. I was actually gonna have you roll with advantage since you're invisible.
gotcha.
So go ahead and roll again, and make sure you click your token. This will probably be the one you take.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
He's gonna get a 1 and then a 20.
There you go.
Or not.
Alright, so, yeah. Yeah, this is just to resolve what's inside. I don't know what we're going to be looking at, but Rags, you got a moment to take that into advice. You heard push. I don't know what you want to do with that.
He's still on his chair thing, right?
Well, he stood up after seeing her cast the spell, so he is standing up and he's ready to attack her. And all this was
Think
him
crime
getting
movie.
ready. Yeah, he's like,
Even a push would count as an attack. So I'm gonna walk up to him
mhm.
and I'm going to hold. I'm gonna say this very specifically. I'm going to hold the rapier at his throat, and I'm going to say, "If you talk, you won't be able to talk again ever."
Roll
And I'm gonna-
intimidation.
Do an intim.
Yep.
It's unfortunate.
Well, to be fair, though, it's a common. Let's see if he rolls insight on that. Just
That was a
straight
weird
whiz.
way to end.
He's gonna get- yeah.
Oh yeah. So yeah. Alright. He doesn't know where that voice is coming from, and half of it's lost because you're a little shorter than he is. But you think he heard you, but he's not showing any signs that he did, is he? But you're holding your action to attack him if he attacks, or what's the trigger?
Let me ask something about 5e. There is no way to, for example, cut someone's legs where they can't walk, correct?
Not
There's nothing-
really.
there's no mechanical
There's
way-
No,
okay.
like there's no called shots in 5e.
Okay.
Um,
That's why I was just making sure. Because
Yeah.
if there was, I was going to do 2 rapier strikes right to the back of the ankles.
Well, I
Or
mean,
1 solid rapier strike
to
to
be
the ankles.
fair, if you do manage to hit him, which shouldn't be a problem, I think you can say that happens anyway. Instead of outright killing him.
Okay. Yeah, if he speaks at one other than Persephone in any sort of loud voice, anything other than a normal talking voice.
Like if he's going to cause an alarm.
Yes, anything that could possibly cause an alarm. I'm going to cut both of his Achilles tendons
Hmm.
in one fell swoop, and I'm gonna try to put my hand over his mouth.
Sounds fair. Alright, got the trigger now. Persephone. Very oddly specific, but...
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and, I'm gonna ready my, my nice little freezing ray. So I'm gonna ready this and kind of have it in my hand, and if he tries to move at me, I'm gonna cast it at him. And I'm gonna say, Listen, kid, if you just work with us, then you won't die. And this can all be a lot pleasant for everyone.
Make an intimidation check.
Wouldn't that be persuasion?
No, intimidation.
Okay.
Like you're
Yeah,
trying to threaten this kid.
Okay.
I mean, still, let me roll and see what happens. Is your hubby playing League still?
God damn it!
Yeah, he
Yes,
just
and
get.
he's being loud as
Yeah, I knew it would happen because I'm the same way. But anyway. But yeah, so this kid's like wise to you guys, like, but you're readying your freeze ray.
I mean, you say he's wise to us, but I mean,
Okay, let's see what
he's probably
he
gonna
does.
die here.
Probably is what I'm thinking.
And I
Well, yeah,
really don't
what-
want to
with
kill
that-
this kid. I need information about where he went. That's all I wanted him for.
Like you could
I'm
ask him a
gonna do the
question
fuck-
instead. Would you rather ask him a question?
Yeah. Can I just say, all we want to know is where our friend Yuri went. Then we'll leave this place and never come back. Understood?
Now I'll have you roll persuasion. That's not threatening.
Alright.
Well, you can hit that one, but you can't hit the other. I see how it is. All right, hold
Because
on.
I have a 6 in
He gets a nat
persuasion. I can
20.
actually do well.
Yeah. So he will pause for a second. He's still holding the spear out, but he's not going to move. He's like doing the same thing you're doing, readying an action in case you jump him. Like if he feels threatened to the point that he's being attacked, he's going to launch his attack on you. So see how that goes. But he's holding his action, and he answers back to you. What? That girl that was in the cell the other day? Yeah, they took her away. Took her away to the big old city, Skyforge. Skyforge Keep. What you gonna do about it? Oh, I mean, what you gonna do about it? And he's shaking now because he's like, oh shit, she's got a freezing ray right there. But
I'm just gonna go ahead and... Do I know the general area where Rags would be?
no, not well. Make a perception check to be fair.
Alright.
Like, you did say something earlier. Let's see if you can pick up on. You ain't got a clue.
Alright. Can I just say... Rags, we got what we need. We know she's in the big city. Come on. Get yourself visible. While still having this freezing ray in my hand.
I mean, I don't have to be. Oh,
Well, it is Rag's turn. I'm
did
sorry.
you say for me to be?
I
But,
want you to become visible. Specifically.
I think she's.
Well,
looking
that's
at-
up to you. All you have to do
Yeah,
is just
you
stop
can do
concentrating.
that yourself.
Oh,
Oh
can I?
wait, yeah, so...
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stop concentrating then.
There you go. Now you're not. Now you're not visible.
Alright, and
he
now I'm
sees
just
this
gonna kind
backseat
of...
with the rapier. He's like, oh shit.
As
And
soon
we're
as soon as he sees me, I'm gonna say, "Now you see me."
No, I don't. No, I
Knock
don't
him out.
see you. I do not see either one of you. And he's just like trying to not die.
Alright.
I see neither one of you. You can go if you're leaving.
You know what would be worse?
Well,
If
aren't
you're
you
a
smart?
face to the wall.
No,
Be
don't
like,
do
"You
that,
see
don't
me
do that."
here."
You're out there with the dwarf.
No!
We're gonna get back to you in a second, but I wanted to resolve all this.
I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna say, "Just go ahead and sit down."
He takes a seat.
That dream.
He pulls his helmet down over his eyes and he's like, "Don't kill me."
And I'm also gonna whisper to him and be like, "Don't eat the porridge." And
What happened to the porridge?
He's just gonna be like, what the fuck?
But I haven't had breakfast yet. And you're walking away from him at
Okay.
this point.
Here, can my character toss him one of the pieces of corn, like one of the ears of corn that I have,
I mean, if that's what you want to do.
and then yeah, so I'm just gonna toss him one of them. Turn towards Rags, kind of touch his arm, and then just gonna nope out of there.
He knows. He knows.
Oh, okay.
So the two of you
yeah.
disappear. Where do you want to reappear?
Let's see. You said it was, can we appear?
Right in front of me, you could with that range.
Yeah, you probably can.
Yeah,
like,
so
it's-
we're just gonna pop up directly in front of Maze.
all right. So before we
He's
get to
combing
that
down his
moment,
hair.
so no, let me back up before we get to that moment though. So you vamped out. Now I know where you're going. Maze, the cornfield. Wait, were we going after the corn or just? Yeah, we went after the corn, didn't we?
Yeah.
The cornfield on the left side of the road that leads towards the manor is ablaze. The cotton's slowly catching and it's creeping towards the apple orchard. And you see, when you make a perception check,
Finally, I see something.
you see one of the skeletons walking out of the flames, set ablaze amongst the fire, and he crosses the road, and then he falls right in front of the field before him and drops the torch onto the next field. And I'm just going to see if he catches it ablaze as he falls to his death right there. And yeah, the field starts catching fire. Morning dew ain't saving this plantation.
I feel
It's
so
gonna
bad.
be another
now.
forest. Wait, I don't know that.
Yeah, you don't know. Well, I don't
This
know.
time
You-
it's
No,
specifically
you
we're trying.
probably- Yeah, you probably wouldn't have known about that anyway, even if information did
Yeah.
travel. You guys traveled a good days to get away from it.
This feels like it's gonna spread quickly.
It is spreading really quick.
Huh.
You hear Yuri like laughing a little bit.
Daryl, you're not making this better.
I passed through him again.
Fuck! Damn it!
Perception checks for days. As you're pulling your beard down this time, I think you would see the two of them. No, hold on. Is there anything else you're doing? Because I think Rags is still AFK. Like,
Oh,
you
I'm
have-
back. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. No, you're fine. Well, in that case, yeah, you vamp right back next to him. And he's watching the field ablaze, and then all of a sudden you feel the warmth of the field approaching closer and closer. And there is no Yuri with them.
Ah. Oh yeah. Did you get any other good information out of them, or at least any other prisoners that might?
She's in the main city.
You know, there could have been prisoners that would willing to help us. Maybe.
Yeah, but
I
at the
don't know.
same time, they aren't allowed to leave here. So why the fuck would we try and save them?
They might have information.
The apple orchard and all the bushes in between the apple trees start to catch fire. It looks like it's going straight for the manor now. And you see the last
We-
Skelly making his mad-ass attempt to reach the house.
Can I just like, as I see that, can I just like salute them in a military salute?
He bashes the door down of the front door.
Oh god!
He charges in, and I think he goes upstairs, where he starts setting a bedroom on fire, and that's where he'll remain.
Oh shit! We told that kid to stay downstairs. No, he's dead.
Well, you don't know, but that's as far as your skeleton got. The boy might have heard it and went up there. Let me see.
At least he didn't eat the porridge.
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
That's
he's not
what-
gonna
Made out of
eat. He's not
stone.
eating that porridge.
the dungeon's made out of stone. He might have enough air to live.
Well, the
All made of
walls
stone and
have
iron.
wood paneling. They're not very bright. And also, there's a lot of. Well, this is a manor, though. To be fair, it's probably made out of the good stuff, mahogany.
Oh, mahogany.
Man, we really fucked this place up. Damn,
Yeah.
imagine how much money that dude lost. He
Yeah,
kinda
well,
deserved it though.
You know that
He
bedroom-
fucked with Yuri, so.
that tier 3 bed he had gone. The dresser gone. All his clothing that he was going to wear to the ball gone. Yeah, it's a blaze. He's not going to the ball with that outfit.
Did you at least steal anything while you were in there?
You
hold
seem
up-
to be focusing on the wrong thing.
I hold up the knives. I'm like,
Okay, that's
And-
good enough.
And can my character just be like absolutely fucking glaring into his soul?
Yeah,
oh,
you
it's
know.
mine?
No, into Mazes.
Oh.
Okay. Let's just get going then. Though it's probably gonna be really dangerous. Just so you know.
So you guys make your way away from the scene. Let me just get another stealth check as everybody is leaving without pass without a trace.
Oh, without a trace?
Yep. Because you're
That's a 7.
well, he's
Oh.
down.
I really stole that. I really stole that stealth. No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you did alright.
I'm still proud of myself.
Hey, stop. We're going on break.
There we go.
Right after we get through with this stuff, you guys start dashing away. And where's your destination? Back to the same cave?
Literally just to gather my things, at least from my point of view.
Yeah, let's go back to the cave to at least gather ourselves.
There you go. Alright, so you spend the next 45 minutes to an hour to get back from where you came. And that's where we'll take our break. So we'll go ahead and take a break here, guys, and stick with us. Hopefully OBS will behave. Now I have to upload 3 parts. Thanks a lot. But, let's see. Put that up. And then I will see you guys after the break.
happy times we had.
We're very much alike.
Remember all the happy times we had.
We're very much alike. All right. I'll tell you the truth.
Alright.
Welcome back. We're back from break. Here we go again. So, you're all back at the cave. Mission success? Question mark. Quotes, maybe? Air quoted all the way. I mean,
Like, here.
you know your friend must still be alive? But you are all gathered at the cave, gathering your belongings, gathering your thoughts, and plotting out where to go to from here. Thank you for the raid, Cube Mute. Bless you, wonderful people. Welcome to the calling.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome.
So, tell me guys, what are we doing now?
I'm gonna be rushing to put all of my things away as fast as possible.
So you quickly put away anything you might have left behind. What's the rest of you doing? Yuri, you're floating around like a cute little ghost.
I'm gonna ask Yuri what kind of connection she has with the other Yuri.
Ooh, I don't know if I can answer that.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, right. Before I finish packing everything up, I'm gonna pray to Nefarious.
That's daring.
Good thinking.
What? So, as you finish packing up, you kind of kneel down. It's like, alright, let's get in touch with our dark, evil god and see what's up, right? So, tell me about this prayer, which I'll put you through if it's worth hearing.
Make it good.
Oh, great Lord, Slayer of bitches.
Okay. With you halfway.
Answer my prayers.
Are you asking him a question, or...
Yeah,
Like- What are you asking him?
Please, tell me where Yuri is. We need this devout follower of yours to help us be guided in your ways.
You're not saying this laughing, are you?
No, I'm saying this with like a completely straight face.
Okay.
Alright, so
alright.
Ghost Yuri points to herself. Like, I'm right here. But, you know, that's not rude. You hear... I don't know if you would hear anything. You know what? Make a perception check. We'll make it a perception check, and we'll see if you actually hear what's coming through.
Yes! Thank God!
Mission success! Hallelujah! That successfully works.
To the sky, where they forge, where they call it Sky Forge. Oh, that's a lousy song, isn't it? Skyforge Keep. Skyforge Keep, bitch. Don't you know where to go? Like, I shouldn't have had to tell you this. You already knew.
No,
Peace!
I meant like where exactly? No. Shit.
Should have been more
So, do we-
specific. And his voice
I
faded.
said, where is she? That's
he told
about
you,
as specific
Skyforge
as-
Keep. That's not
I
very...
said exactly where is she?
You didn't say exactly. Naughty, naughty.
It was close enough.
Well, you got a
Does
general
Maze hear
location. You don't hear nothing. You're not a follower.
No, I'm saying her.
You hear her.
not
and
him.
well,
Just-
ask her if she's saying it out loud. Are you saying it out loud, or is it all in your head?
Are you saying that?
I say the original prayer out loud.
Okay, so you heard her ask the question, and then all of a sudden she reacts.
Is everything going all right over there?
Did he say things in a condescending manner again?
Can I just say he slayed me?
Got him.
Okay.
No.
By the way, I do not know why they would take a Skyforge key.
I don't know. Maybe the guy over there wants a queen. Who fucking knows?
You don't know why? Is that what you're saying, or do you want to make a history check?
I'll make a history check.
Please, God, don't let him fail. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Oh my
Ah,
lord.
shit.
Can I also kind of think back because I have lived here?
Yeah, but you're way up north compared to where the main keep is. I will say at disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
At disadvantage,
Alright.
you can roll it. Yeah, that's about right.
Wait. Oh
Wait.
wait, never mind.
I'm waiting. No, wait. Okay,
I was thinking maybe
maybe.
inspiration, but no, that
Well,
would
I
still
mean, it's up
fail
to
me.
you.
So
It's up to both of you, actually.
no,
You
I
both have
would still get
inspiration,
fucked
right?
over.
Alright. So,
Maze,
with
please.
that, do you want to waste your
I
inspiration on some
I
knowledge?
wouldn't want to use inspiration, but since you have it and you wanted to offer, and then you said, "Oh, Maze could do it instead," I'm like, "Ooh, girl, you are."
Well, what am I hearing?
Fine,
What am I
I'll do
hearing?
inspiration.
I mean, you don't have to. I can give you a little bit with what you guys rolled.
Okay.
No,
fine,
I'm
both a
just.
little bit.
If you want all the information, go ahead and roll it. And try to get over a 12. Do you want to burn it or
Fine.
no?
I will.
No pressure. No
I-
pressure. Sorry, what?
No, I'm not gonna roll it. Screw it. I don't
Not gonna
care.
roll
I
it?
don't care. If
Alright, so. Basic knowledge of Skyforge Keep is where most of the clergy originates from, where all their training comes from, where they hold big meetings, where they have political intrigue, where they enforce the rules, create the rules, make the land what they want it to be. And one of them is chasing down arcane casters and putting them to the stake and roasting them on a spit. But that's about all you know with that information. So it is a very political city, per se.
I'm gonna ask Persephone. I'm like, what did the god say this time?
He said go to fucking Skyforge.
In a
So
very-
he said that.
Like
So-
at this point, my character just has like a disgusted look on her face.
She didn't
So
like the
Yuri
city.
is at Skyforge.
Yeah.
So
Skyforge.
hey, so that means that they had to have used some sort of.
He did talk about the sky, so I'm betting they have like
That means
airships
that
or
they
something.
had to use some magic or very fast transportation to get her there.
At this point in time, airships aren't known to be in use.
Alright.
I'm just saying. I mean, if she's at Skyforge, the
Yeah.
only thing that they
I'm
can
just
do
offering
is
you general
have
knowledge
used
there.
some sort of a teleportation to get there.
That's an interesting idea.
I mean, it's the only thing that's fast enough in D&D.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's a political city. I don't see why they would take her there. It's where we train. And
Maybe
Where who trains?
Make a.
where Ironforge train with their.
I see you struggling,
Which
Brett.
one are
Make
we-
an insight check for me, because I could give you some insight while you're thinking about this. We're slowly figuring
14.
out what skills you're good and bad at. So, the only reason that she could be in Skyforge is maybe a public execution?
Like, she would be there for a public execution, but are you guys really famous or something? Like, what did you do to earn the ability to be?
Killed an entire village. I'd
To be
consider
fair,
that pretty big.
To be fair, we only killed the guards of an entire village.
Oh, and then burnt down a bunch of
Yuri
buildings
kind
and
of
ruined
just
the
swoops
tavern.
around doing loopsy loops because she's proud of what she done.
Oh,
Oh,
mercy.
and burnt down a forest.
Just a little bit of
Okay.
everything.
She kind of just stops and looks at. Looks at
Oh yeah, that
looks
one's
at,
on you, right?
Persephone.
Oh no! Those were both of our problems. All right. So I admitted to mine. I'm allowed to say yours.
She just kind of twirls her tail around.
Wait, her tail?
Tell her
Ghost,
for ghost
Yuri,
figure.
I'm like,
Like a ghost tail.
if we get you close
Oh.
enough, can you interact with the other one?
I don't know.
God damn it!
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm stuck in
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm done with this. All right.
All right, what are we doing?
I'm done.
Wait,
Question.
what?
I'm
That's a
fucking reading
long
your
spell.
thoughts.
What are we doing?
I'm reading your goddamn thoughts.
Okay, so let me check something.
I'm done with this. I'm gonna figure it out myself.
The spell doesn't take effect.
Really?
Spectrum type thing.
She might not be a
Ish.
creature.
She might be illusion.
Well, hey, that's a good thing because now I know what she is. She's a projection.
Maybe. Make an insight check since you're digging. Might as well see if I can give you some insight. And if this music's too epic, let me know.
It is.
No,
it is
it's
way too
great.
epic.
Should I? Alright, I'll calm it down a little. I do love these songs, though.
Yes, they are great.
Yep. So, I'm not saying we're stressful at the moment. I think we're peaceful at the moment, right? I'll go with peaceful. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Happy go music, because we're having fun. With that insight, even though it's just 10, you can get some average information. Illusion probably wouldn't be too far from the fact. A very well-controlled illusion, so maybe Nefarious is interacting in some way. Maybe he just sent her to keep you from going mute. Maybe it's a present. I don't know. These kind of thoughts could be racing through your head here, but I mean, Yuri has some sentience to her, but it's not completely Yuri.
Her.
Yeah.
Can you sense your other self?
That's a dead
Yuri kind of shrugs.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm good for nothing.
It's okay, Yuri. You were just as. Actually, no, you were way more useful.
I was
Or
about to say.
before.
Like
I
that.
passed through the necromancer.
Can I just be like, yay?
Yeah, your hair is like sticking up on ends in the back of your neck. But yeah,
Got it.
you're chilly now. It's all good.
Can you physically interact with anything? Spells, attacks, anything like that?
I can make you cold.
You can make-
Here, wait.
Okay.
I have an idea. I'm gonna
I mean, that's
kind
better
of
than nothing.
pull out like a torch and light it with where is it at? It's prestidigitation that I can do, right? Yep. Alright, so I'm gonna use prestidigitation to light a small fire, which I'm able to do.
Is it a magical fire?
Or huh?
Is it a
Well-
magical fire?
No, you instantaneously light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire.
Yeah, she just made
Oh.
a fire.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna kind of hold it up and kind of push it slowly into Yuri.
You should
I
react
loop to
away.
loop around it.
Yeah, you should definitely react to get away from it. So,
Alright.
yeah, you see Yuri instinctively just kind of move away from it, float up a little bit, come back down, do the loop-de-loops. And
Alright,
you can tell her stuff. Like, you're able to say, like, don't do that or anything like that.
so wait.
Like I said, you have sentience, but you have no sentience of the actual Yuri.
Fire no good. Oh wait, what am I saying? No.
Wait, fire
Yeah,
no
like,
good?
you-
Did you,
yeah.
What barbarian?
did you get dumb?
Me, don't stop into.
I would say she's more
Me
ditzy.
forget
than
all.
anything.
See, I
Me
told you
forget
that would
all.
make sense.
Alright, in that case, I'm gonna say, so you like being cold, correct?
She nods.
No choice. You have no choice at it, to
Alright.
be honest. But she's saying...
So now I'm gonna try and cast Freeze Ray at her.
Let's see, what is this, an attack roll?
Yeah.
Make
goes to her.
an attack,
Alright.
because it is a spell being cast. I don't know why they're attacking you, Yuri. You gonna put up
Yeah.
with this?
They're trying.
I'm
They're trying
sorry.
to figure it out.
Like,
Uh,
yeah. I
Fuck it.
think,
Just gonna roll a.
yeah, roll whatever. Does it not put it out spell card? 13 plus, what's your spell?
8. So
I-
21.
You know what? The 13 would have hit because she forgot to use mage armor again. Oh, you can't use it because you're a specter. So yeah, go ahead and do damage.
Alright. So then that would be...
It is 2d8.
3 damage.
You,
Ooh, ow, that hurts.
yeah, you. Like, we're not keeping score
God
of your
damn
actual
it.
damage, but yeah, she's definitely reacted to it. Like, almost like it's a contest of who can make who colder at this point.
Let's
Like-
not attack the floating.
I'm trying to figure out more about this. She
Yeah.
came back before, so I'm trying to figure out what possible for her.
The only way Persephone knows how to find out anything is dissect her friends.
Pretty much.
Why did Nefarious send you?
You got the gifts I sent, right?
You got the gifts, right?
Yeah.
Was that the only reason he sent
I
you?
would assume that he's trying to help, maybe. I don't know.
Not really.
I kind of shrugged.
making it look that way.
Wait, I thought he was talking about why did Nefarious send me?
No.
Oh,
I was
okay.
asking. I'm not. At this point, I'm just like, stop. I'm literally just ignoring you for the most part and just trying to concentrate on the spirit.
Alright.
I mean, I am too. I'm trying to figure out more about it.
Yeah, but you're trying. See, me and Gore, we have very different ideas about finding out about the spirit. I'm
So
trying
I
to
kinda-
learn from the spirit.
I'm slinking over the kitty's shoulders, just sitting there going,
Can I ask Yuri whether or not she's able to cast spells?
Ask. You don't have to ask me if you
Yuri,
want to ask a question.
can you cast a spell? Any?
I don't know.
Okay, so can you try?
I held out my hand and it does nothing.
No, you have to say something, anything.
Try. Yeah, just try. Like, what spell would you try?
Can I tell her the words for firebolt, because I'm assuming she forgot all of the different things to do. So can I kind of show her
Do you
the
know
wizard way of
Fireball?
casting a firebolt?
Do you... Oh,
Firebolt.
Okay.
Yes, I know firebolt.
If you want to waste an hour to teach her, which would require an Arcana intelligence check because she's a sorcerer. She doesn't learn magic the same way.
Sure.
So you ask her to cast a fireball, and she goes through the motion. She says the incantation. Nothing happens.
Alright.
I think the best
She
option is
burps
go-
loudly instead, and a puff of smoke pops out of her mouth from that freeze ray that hit her earlier.
Excuse me.
Yeah, that was
How
delicious.
rude. I'm sorry, kitty.
In your face, you feel a chill of puff, kind of like curl over your whiskers.
You just see my tail just kind of curl as I'm like, okay.
Oh yeah, and by the way, Yuri is laying around you right now.
Hmm.
She is like draped over your shoulders.
This is the weirdest scarf that I've ever owned.
Also, may I request,
Also the
what
prettiest,
is
I might
Maze
add.
doing? What is Maze doing in the corner?
Yeah, Maze, what have you been up to?
He's just kind of playing.
Maze is just wondering, like, when are we gonna go to Skyforge and try
Yeah,
to figure
guys,
out
are
where
we
she
gonna
might
go?
be?
What can
Like,
I
So that
do?
I'm investigating this.
Yeah, so I've been like trying to interrupt you guys, and I'm like, do you guys want to do
Holy
more on
shit.
the road, or do you want to stay at the cave for another day? What's the deal?
I'm gonna
Oh.
pack up everything. I was trying to see if I could get any more information out of our spirit friend, but
You can definitely
Apparently-
talk to her on the way too.
apparently there are no answers to any question.
I'm so sorry.
She's
No, I'm
useless.
not.
Okay.
Yeah,
May I please just say, I somehow just got a 29 using a dice set.
You are
Congratulations.
proficient in them, I guess.
A gnat.
I'm
29.
really-
I want to say that.
I'm really good at rolling something. We don't know what, but it's really, really good.
So,
At least,
I'm
Oh.
assuming like 2 sexes.
I'm gonna ask Yuri, can you be seen by other people? other than us?
That's a good question, Star. I don't know how to react with that one.
Just shrug. You're uncertain.
I'm just gonna whisper.
Like we
I'm
didn't.
just gonna whisper
we
in his
didn't have-
ear, like,
we didn't-
I
Well,
don't know.
so she don't know.
Wait. I just realized
Did you?
I should probably empty out my jars. Because those things have been in there for way too long. Oh no!
No.
Spoilage alert.
So, can I just pull out,
Things that
like,
No, keep them. Keep them. We need
No,
them for
great.
future porridges.
Oh,
Yes, they're
okay,
perfect.
there you go.
Okay. Wait, no. The thing is that one is like entirely dissected to like
I
little
got a
tiny bits, and then the other's
Question.
sludge.
Question.
Yeah.
What did we do with Lelouch's body? Lulu's body.
Didn't it entirely dissolve?
Yeah.
I'm
Okay, I just
fairly
wanted to
certain
make sure.
whenever
Yeah, I-
she decided to tear the
But
pieces
the
apart.
bones.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's
I
the thing.
dissected him and then he fell apart.
If I
Gotcha,
remember
yeah.
correctly, she snapped each and individual bone apart, trying
I
to see
did.
what was inside of them. If I remember correctly.
I did.
So you became an absolutely useless specimen for a necromancer. Congratulations.
Yeah. Great
Yes,
job, Necromancer.
You even bored me.
Yeah, there you go. So, question of the day: are we still in the cave?
No.
I thought we were walking.
Yeah, that's a good question.
As we're walking,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna ask Ghost Yuri to see if she can pick up. Like, I'm assuming we're on a trail, so if there's any rocks around, I'm gonna ask her if she can pick up a rock.
I just. You know what? I'll play this out.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so I float over you into the nearest rock, and I pass through it, and then I look at you like, eh?
Oh yeah. By the way, guys,
can-
I know Zil, just so you know, so we can do it for interrogation
Wait.
and stuff.
Oh, and I can curse them. So.
Are you planning to do all this to poor Yuri? What the hell?
What? No.
No.
All right.
That's-
By the way, Mr. Caddy friend still smells like shit, correct?
He could do with a bath, and I don't think he wants to
Alright,
lick his own hands.
I'm gonna go ahead and do the smart thing here because I've been able to do this all done it. I'm gonna use prestidigitation to clean the 1 foot cube that his hands are inside of.
Yeah, that's fair enough. You're all cleaned up. That stinking smell that's been trailing you is finally gone, and you can breathe easy. If it was hard to breathe at all, at least she can breathe
And then
easy.
I'm also gonna go ahead and clean myself off as well, just like while we're walking.
Not a problem. You can be doing all this as you go. So, as far as direction goes, like, go ahead there,
Was that a big rock that she went through?
It was the tiny pebble.
Tiny pebble.
You can take from that she is unable to interact with the material plane like you.
That I understand that she's unable to interact with it, and so now I'm going through further deals. I'm going to ask her. I'm going to tell her to go up 5 feet, turn to her left, see whatever it is, come back and tell me what she sees.
That's a good question too.
So,
So I go up 5 feet. I
Are we
turn
still-
to the left.
Are we still by the cave?
No,
We're
I
walking.
thought we entirely were walking off.
Now,
Like,
before
walking
you
go
walk
walk
off,
forward.
now, so
First
that
going
I
forward.
know what to tell her, what direction did you go? North,
Towards
south,
our forge.
east, west?
So we
Do
went.
you even know?
That's where
Maybe
Skyforge
we'll
is.
try to do that.
You might know, Maze, but I haven't heard you saying you're going to tell anybody anything. Would you need to
Yeah,
speak
I
up?
think-
I was
Yeah.
going to try to speak up, but everyone's talking.
Go ahead.
Interrupt these guys. They ain't going to shut up if you don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I'd like to try to take them to Skyford. Know the location, at least.
By foot
Memory.
is going to be forever and a day. Like, this city is in the central part of Citadel Kingdom. You're probably going to want to keep an eye out for better transportation, but you do know to take them north first and try to catch the road that heads east from there.
Okay. So we're going north, everyone. Follow me.
Now, with that information out of the way, I know what Yuri sees to her left.
I still.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Rex.
I was saying I still want to know what Yuri. Said.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm scoping out her capabilities of whether she can go through walls, see what's on the other side, and then come back through and tell me.
Well, there's no wall. You're out in an open road.
Yes, I
But
understand
if,
that.
if
Okay,
she
I'm
was
just
to.
I mean, following his instruction, you go 5 feet to the left. You see a clearing, and the clearing goes off about several hundred feet before you see like a cliff's edge. Very familiar cliff's edge that you guys passed along as you were heading south to begin with. And then beyond
Okay, I
that,
go-
you see the ocean.
I go back down, and I whisper to him what I see.
You just see a big cat grin. The face
Are
of
you
Rags.
planning on using me?
I
That does
mean,
seem very useful.
possibly.
What's your
she
name?
she kind of gets nose to nose with you. The tip of your nose kind of gets cold.
Ugh.
Hmm.
I mean,
Can
I'm just
Mike
gonna say,
just yell,
I-
now kiss?
If
I'm
that's
just
not a-
gonna say something real quick. Basically, what we have accidentally stumbled upon is a very high level ability for a shadow, and so I'm really happy that this is real. Okay.
Yuri don't feel so useless now. She's kind of looping
All right.
within rags and out, and then back in, and then out.
I guess
Yeah.
that'll do.
Can I just like look
35 years.
poutingly at? Can I just
I mean,
look poutingly at Rags? Like, why?
I mean, if she's gonna be in umbral form, get to use her in that way.
yeah.
Ooh la la.
It's essentially
You
what she
kind of
said.
see Yuri strike a pose.
Well, at least we have found
already.
one.
All right.
That
So you,
I have so many reasons why that wouldn't work, and why even if she was a person, that would be very painful.
Okay. So tell me about the day as you guys are traveling. I mean, you're having these conversations, learning her limitations and whatnot, correct?
Yes.
All right. So is there anything
Hey,
else?
Star,
Yes, that's me.
I just realized something.
Oh, what did you
Is
realize?
for a cleric of Ironforge, when they cast spell, does it pop up as well?
What do you mean? Say that
Can you
again.
repeat that?
Repeat
For
yourself.
when I cast a spell as a cleric of Ironforge, does it come up on the radar as well, or no?
I thought you were an Oathbreaker.
Well, you're not. You don't
Yeah,
get
both
it
right.
as a paladin. You're a paladin, not a cleric, right?
No, I mean, paladin.
You're
that
in the
is, like, when
wrong
I cast spell.
campaign. Talk to me in the other one. Remember your character. No, you can't cast. You don't get the gift. Ironforge doesn't bless his paladins because they don't need it.
No, I'm saying that, like, do they show up on the magic detect?
Only one way to find out.
Okay.
Like, I'm not going to
feel
give you
that's
that
really
information
annoying.
for free.
Okay.
Like, maybe
Could he
that's-
roll a history check to find out if he knew that?
He's trying to figure this out for the other campaign where he is a cleric of Ironforge. Which is not
No,
what
no,
we're
I'm
doing.
not.
Well, what's the purpose now? You're a paladin, not a cleric, right?
I'm just out of
That's why he
I'm a
Yeah,
paladin.
I'm
corrected
just saying,
himself
who's
and asked for
who's
paladin.
yeah, like
This is the campaign that he's trying to do.
okay, but he
Yes,
doesn't
I-
have access to Fireball, is what I'm trying to figure out.
He's not asking
I'm
about
not
fireball.
asking for ball. I'm not.
Okay.
He wants to know if
asking
he
whether
can
his
be
spells
detected.
count on the.
Can your spells be detected as a paladin? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Only one way to find
Since
out.
he's a
Okay.
Roll,
just
yeah.
feel
In
like
this
that's-
case, yes. Roll a history check to see if you had any
And Star, you did give him Fireball. Only one, though,
not
I
on his
believe.
paladin.
And my paladin.
You sure?
That was a cleric.
Okay. You know that divine casters usually are in the clear.
Okay. That's
Shoot,
good.
we all should have been divine casters then.
I don't have that problem.
Yeah, but that would defeat the purpose of what Nefarious is trying to do.
True. Yeah.
Like, he doesn't want you to go there and not be noticed.
Yeah.
Loaded
that's why he
behold,
killed
you are
Bard.
actually doing exactly what he wants you to do.
So Yuri kind of
Okay.
drapes over Persephone now. Persephone's shoulder.
We're just looking at some choices, chat.
My character's very, very happy.
Yeah. Alright.
Like, visibly ecstatic.
So as you're marching along, who's taking the lead? Who's like making the perception check to keep watch?
I'll be in the lead as I can't be surprised.
Okay.
I'll be just pointing in the direction of where we need to go. In a second.
Or I mean, even if I have to stand next to Maze, can't be.
Alright. Go ahead and make a perception check for me as you guys are going about your day.
Truth be told, you could just see right over my head, so you wouldn't be.
He's as tall as you
That's
are, though.
scared. Wait, what?
Is he?
He's a
four?
tabaxi.
I am-
He's not tall as a human.
Tabaxis are.
They're usually- How tall are
Tabaxis
they?
are tall.
Not all of them. Let me
Rex,
see
how
what-
tall are you? I would
Uh,
assume you're 5'10", 11, something like that.
That's
Remember,
actually tall.
I believe so. I believe that was where I was.
Don't see it on your list. That'd be on bio, wouldn't it? Nope, nothing there. Oh, 6'6"?
6'6".
That's a fucking tall ass tabaxi. I usually go for a short and stout. Alright, whatever.
I mean, they said that they were taller than humans,
Hmm.
and the average human in this was 6 foot tall, is what they said. So I went with 6'6".
Not to argue with that. I am gonna just kind of look up tabaxis real quick, because I've probably been doing it wrong this whole entire time. Like, because I see him like more like a smaller figure, but not terribly small.
Yeah. See, I could be up front, and you just do passive
Yeah.
perception just over my whole
Size,
time.
taller than human. Slender. Your size is medium.
On average, yeah. Well, base height
Look,
is 4'10",
Humans. And
with a plus 2d10 modifier. I don't know, I'm kind of curious. I'm just gonna roll 2d10 real quick. But while we're doing that, I need that perception from you.
oh, I'm sorry. We
Yeah,
were
so that's another
talking about
foot
the-
and 2 inches, so that's... Yeah, it's exactly 6 foot, I believe.
Oh, I was doing the perception check.
Yeah, you were, because you're up front.
So
Well, second
that
front.
is.
I'm in front of him, just short.
So as you guys are, like, traveling along, not really paying much mind, you do eventually hear, like, what sounds like a tune of some sort. Some gentleman just whispering out to the wind, "Hi diddly dee da da diddle all the way." Just kind of like going with some kind of dirge or something. Up on the north part of the road as you guys travel.
How tall is this Yuri figure?
Maybe a little smaller than her normal form since half her body's not being seen. Like sometimes you see her legs, sometimes they disappear. She might be able to manipulate her size.
Is she shorter than me?
Only when she's floating lower than you.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to Yuri and I'm gonna say, "Stay behind me, please." The entire
Gee.
time, no matter if I move one way or another, just try to stay perfectly behind me.
She looks at Rags and then she looks at Persephone and this just lays back on her.
And then
Okay, then just stay behind Persephone. I just need
And
you
wait,
to stay
wait.
behind someone.
the thing is that I was about to do my whole noble act, and that's kind of hard. Actually, wait. Couldn't I just say that Yuri died as my servant and decided to keep on serving?
We're in a place that hates magic.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's
I
like
mean-
literally exposing yourself.
Alright, can
You hear this?
I please, can I, like, turn to Yuri and say, please do hide behind Rags?
She sighs and scoffs off, floating to Rags.
Oh,
And then,
sorry
Beautiful
guys.
music.
Yeah. Hi. I'm just passing through here. Great weather we're having.
Yeah.
Hello.
I know,
peasant.
right? It's been beautiful today.
I hide
Absolutely.
in Rags' form.
Yeah, and you see him carrying the loot on his back. Other than that, he's just been like singing as he's walking down the road.
and then can I just, like, turn to him and, like, disgust clearly plastered on my face and just say, hello, peasant.
Oh. That was
Well,
not the
Hello
route
to
that I
you
would
too,
have
ma'am. And he bows to you, feeling all nonchalant about it, and just kind of like giving you the biggest bow and being all kind of gentleman towards you. It's like, good day to you, ma'am. You are quite right.
Then I'll go ahead and toss him a gold coin.
You're gonna insult him, and then you're gonna bribe him. What's up with this? I'm confused.
No!
But he smirks, and he takes
acted-
the gold
he acted
coin.
proper.
He takes the gold coin and he rubs it off, and he kind of like bites down on it. You didn't have to, ma'am. Honestly, if you want it back, I'll give it back to you. All right, well I'll keep it.
Get
Thank
out
you
of my
for the
goddamn
coin.
sight.
Well, I'm just going south. Good day to you then.
Oh yeah. Do you know if anything's happening along the road? Is it safe?
There's a village up the ways, about I don't know, 2 or 3 miles. But other than that, I came from there after a performance, and yeah, just been a peaceful day for the most part. Is that smoke
you
I
a
smell?
performing bard?
Is that?
Scene cuts back to the
Yeah.
plantation.
Oh.
It might be You should probably not go down that way.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Well, I got
I just
some
stubbed my
friends down
toe.
there I gotta go take care of, so I gotta go see my pals and see how they're doing. Yeah?
Well,
Well, good luck to you.
we didn't see what happened over there. We were past it last
Yeah,
night.
alright, well,
yeah.
okay. Well,
I'll
you
leave
guys
my
have...
goddamn sight.
He doesn't seem like he's trying to press you guys for anything, but he's like simply starting to walk past you. He's like, well, if that's all, guys, you have a good day.
Safe
Oh.
travels.
So, Yuri, he doesn't seem to notice you.
Oh, thank God.
I dance around him.
Wait. So you got.
But
she
he
goes in front
does
of
feel
him
a chill, and he like, you feel that chill in the air, guys?
I
It's
said
been
it
like that
out
all
of my
morning.
face.
Some-
peasant.
Ooh, it's getting cold around here, isn't it?
It's been a chilly day, but don't worry. If you keep going further past, then I'm sure that the chill will stop and be at your back.
Yuri, roll me a d6.
Oh no! He's gonna die, isn't he? I swear to God, if you kill him, he has 4 HP. Don't kill him.
Okay.
Okay, good.
You see
He's
his
just,
lips
like,
start to turn
severely
blue.
injured. Oh.
His lips are turning blue. His body is shivering. It's almost like there's visible ice at like certain points where he's shaking. He's like, I don't know why I'm so cold, guys. Look, I'm gonna...
I think you better just keep moving on.
yeah.
And I think you'll be fine.
All right, yeah, that sounds like a plan. That's what I'm going to do. That's just exactly what I'm going to do. And he will continue making
Have a
his-
good day to you, sir.
Can I say, you might feel warmer later? And he starts walking towards
Flashback
the
to
giant
plantation.
fire. Exactly.
So
I don't
little
know
guy
why
in
I'm
the cave.
freezing when
You
I
go
smell
to
smoke.
extreme cold to extreme fire or extreme heat.
Well, in positive news, no one can see our nice Yuri friend. In negative
so you're the
news,
perfect spy.
in negative news, we need to limit how many times Yuri passes through.
What do you mean? We can totally assassinate people.
Oh no! Run away!
Woo!
thought
Come
that
back
might be on
here!
the way.
Woo!
Wait,
So-
no. Can I kind of look at Rags and say, think if we ever need a guard dead, we just have to have her fly through him like 30 times. That'll work.
You're not incorrect.
Of course I'm not incorrect. This is me.
Though you could just let her just stay in
Actually,
the No.
I should probably stop
Damn it, my big. Yeah.
No.
Alright.
Okay.
Yuri,
I want-
Yuri, come back to me, please.
Yay!
I want to keep heading towards that village, but if I can manage it before we get to the village, I would like to, if there are any trees around the village outside, I would like to climb the tree and kind of scout out the village.
Alright, you guys make it to this so-called village, and it's like 4 or 5 houses scattered around one main building. Basically like a civic center, and then everybody that lives in town and everything that's business like seems to get done in the civic center, and these people just, I don't know, it seems like they might do their shopping elsewhere if needed. But they must be self-sufficient too, so who knows. But you want to climb a tree and just kind of like scope the area?
Yes.
Tell me exactly what you're looking for, and then I'll have you make a perception for it.
Okay. What I'm currently looking for is I'm looking for any. Looking for anything with the forged symbol, or any sort of guards, or any sort of presence that they have, and where exactly that presence is in the town.
Make a perception check.
And then, I mean, obviously, I'm going to be looking for like food and other stuff like that, but I'm assuming you want me to make more than one.
No, just make one for
Perception.
this. Yeah, there you go. So you kind of glance into this town, and like food stores, they have like, what would it be called? Like I guess a silo where they keep grains, but it's not like you're going to want to deal with that, right? There are some fields, like it's not as extravagant as the plantation, but you know, this little village seems to have its own farming system to sustain themselves. We're probably looking at like 4 or 5 families that live here in general, and they have like a civic building where they might do like communal cooking or communal buy, sell, trades, whatever. Like whatever the town needs at that point. Like it's not, or village, it's not really a popular place. As far as like presence, like any threatening, like law enforcement, you just basically see a bunch of peasants. Like there doesn't seem to be any official state of alert in this region or in this village itself. Like it doesn't seem like it's as protected as the other regions.
Okay.
Or other establishments. So like this is probably a village that was built out of necessity more than out of reform, if that makes sense.
Okay. I'm gonna climb down, and I'm gonna talk to the other people. I'm gonna say, okay, it doesn't seem like there's any Iron Forge people here. There's just peasants. But let's at least attempt to not draw too much attention to ourselves or kill these people.
Yuri just kind of shakes her head.
Then it'll make it just harder on us to get to Yuri. So everybody understand, no killing, no magic.
Understood.
Perfect sense.
God damn it, Yuri.
What are you doing, Yuri?
I'm singing "The Mother Knows Best" from Tangled.
Oh, okay. Mother, no. Listen to your mother. It's a scary world out there. Alright. So
Okay.
you lead. I mean, you guys are going into town with any intentions, or
It's a very bar. Bar,
Huh?
sir?
you don't see any bars? Like, if you're looking for a tavern, no. There's just the one communal. Like, the communal center might actually act as a pub too. You don't know until you go in, I guess. But you do
So
see a
I'm-
sign, just kind of like a rough sign that just beaded in called Solville. It's the name of this little village here.
Okay.
Alright. Can
I
I,
want
just say
to-
the same
I want to do.
before?
I want to
Hold
do
on.
one more thing, real quick.
All right, Rags, go first, and then I'll come to you.
If they have any posts or anything like that, where like signs would be, so that way there are no wanted posters.
You make a glance towards the communal center, and there are like bulletin boards where like people who like there are some general wanted posters, but you'll have to get closer to investigate it further.
Okay, can I do it stealthily?
You certainly may try.
Alright, may I please just say,
Go ahead.
just imagine this, like, you're this, like, common villager in this small town, right?
Nice.
And you kind of
look
walk
at that
outside. You walk outside that day, and let's just say he rolled way worse than this, right? And you just see this kind of cat crouching over to the communal center, looking at all of the different papers.
Yeah. So you kind
What
of.
would you think?
Well, we don't care what they think because he manages to vanish from sight, sneak over to the communal center, look over at the posters, make an investigation check as you're trying to stay stealthy.
He's gonna roll an natural one.
This is where you get busted.
He's gonna be really stealthy, but can't see anything.
Investigation, you said?
Yeah. We're gonna make an investigation out of this, and I'll give you a lot of information
Sorry,
depending upon how much you roll.
It should go. It's being slow.
No, I
Let's-
get it. Yeah.
21!
Oh,
Good
nice.
job!
Hey!
Well, good news. None of your faces are on the board. There seems to be some bandits. Some of them wearing like blue bandanas over their heads and eye patches, looking all piratey like or something. But you recognize them as like bandits in general. Some of them are named, some of them are like insinuated, but it's more like these wanted posters are there. But there's like another sign that says, "Please try to avoid conflicting with any of these individuals. We want you to stay safe while you live here." You know, just basically like information, like these are the people you need to be aware of, but we don't want you to endanger yourself.
Is it signed by anybody?
Let's see here. Who would have signed it?
Or thing
you-
issuing?
It's probably got like a statesman name from the Skyforge Keep. So it's something officiant, like, hold on a second, you actually bring up a good point. Let me look up some information for you real quick. Is there anything else anybody else is doing while he's doing this? Because I'm going to look up this
Alright,
information.
While he's doing that, I'm kind of like looking around, kind of in character for my noblewoman act.
Alright,
Can I ask Gary to pass through me again?
Huh?
I asked Gary to pass through me again.
I think he's starting to like it.
Why?
it.
No,
No.
I want
I'm
her
gonna
to stay
have a
with me.
disguise. My beard's gonna shoot up, so it's gonna cover my face.
Oh my god.
So they won't
No.
recognize me.
That's the worst.
Okay, I'm gonna vamp inside the door.
No,
the communal
can I
service?
just look at her with like this, the like puppy dog eyes?
Well, she already vamped through the door. The rest of the information for you, Rags, is signed by a high priest, Elixir Van Dargon. And I can spell that out for you if you want.
Yes, please.
Yep, let me get that for you, because apparently I got fancy one day. See, some of my stuff is planned. Here you go.
Okay.
Hey, Star.
Yes, that's me.
Maybe we just say that It's insane how much detail you put into these things.
Yeah, that's why I like them.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, you know 90% of this is improv, right?
Yep.
I mean,
But,
yeah,
I
but
do have a running story happening in the background, so yeah, I appreciate
the entire thing about D&D is like, if you're not doing improv, then you're like,
Yeah,
this is what the story's gonna be, and then the characters are
Yeah, like
trying to take over the government to allow gay marriage.
Like, well, yeah, I've already realized I can't control what you do, but I do know what the government and all these fancy people are doing, so I will play them out.
Yeah.
But yeah, wait till you see the end. But
Oh,
yeah,
God, we're all
you're in
gonna
this lovely little village, Sullivan. Did I hear Yuri going through a door?
A dwarf.
Going through a dwarf.
Oh, a dwarf! I thought you
dwarf.
walked right through the.
Yeah,
All right, so you fear goes shooting up because it's freezing and your hair is stiff.
and I walk into the village.
Wait.
Okay.
I'm going
We
to.
need. Can I tie like a bandana around the top of the beard
No,
to like make sure it stays up?
do not do that.
Do
No
not do-
bandanas.
Don't do that. They say.
No, like it's specifically a red bandana because I have 3 of them.
Oh no. Oh no.
Just no bandanas.
I mean, you can have this conversation with your crew. I mean, they're saying no, and you're saying please.
I'm gonna pop out of the dwarf and go into Persephone.
Yay!
Start the freeze. How long are you staying in them, by the way?
she's already been doing this for the last like entire.
Yeah.
How long are you staying in them, though?
No more than 5-10 seconds, and then I'll shoot back out.
Give me a Constitution saving throw, you two.
Oh no. Oh no.
Wait,
Oh no.
including her?
No, she's fine.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh god!
Now, what do I want to make it do? Is the question. Like,
Frozen entirely solid.
so no. You find yourself stiff all of a sudden. She must have stayed in you way too long, and the coldness kind of like chilled your nerves. So for the next minute, you are paralyzed and cannot move.
Shit.
Maze, you're fine. I don't know. What's your spell DC?
How's that
Frank,
fair?
or Yuri?
Huh?
What's your spell DC? Like, it's not a spell, but I figured.
My spell DC is 14.
Okay, yeah, you're good, Maze. But
Yeah.
you got low constitution, girl. You can't take the cold. You get sick easy.
What do you mean? I don't drink most people.
Yeah, that's probably half the reason why you get sick easy. God,
Probably.
the gods did not grant you a good constitution, I'm afraid.
No, they granted me really, really good alcohol tolerance, just
So,
nothing else.
here's the thing. You guys are...
Oh, you're gonna challenge a dwarf to drinking con.
Well, she's
No, I
stiff as a
can't- I
board
can't
right
even
now.
do
She can't
anything.
move. Yeah, she's stiff
I
as a
can't
board.
talk.
She can't even talk. She's like stuck there, and then you see Yuri pop out of her like, oops. I mean, it
So
only
I'm
lasts a
gonna
minute. But what are you doing, Rags?
Now that I've kind of gone through here and seen the board, seen that there are nothing that says that, I'm gonna go back the rest of them, and I'm just gonna look at Persephone and just be like, "What? Why are your eyes just open and not moving?"
I'd like to pick her up by the
No,
ankle.
what are you gonna
Since
do?
she's stiff as a board.
You make an athletics check.
Oh damn! He's
Yep, you're up. You got her. Where are you
and
taking
just so
her?
you know, from the look of my eyes,
with using this object.
just so you know, from the look of my eyes, it looks like I'm going to second I'm let down. Like just torture until you die from
Alright,
starvation.
So
That kind of death.
Maze, you're
just
signing your death warrant. What do you want to do?
And I will put
Enjoy
her down.
your last few minutes alive.
And the minute
I
finishes.
was seeing how stuck she was.
Yeah. A minute passes and you're able to move again. And Rags, what were you saying before she reacts?
I'm gonna ask Yuri to go into the town center, the community center, I think is what you called it.
Yeah.
Star? Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to ask her to go into the community center and look around and see what she sees and come back and tell me.
Okay. She does so.
Okay, so you're floating through the walls.
Oh, by the way, I make a punch attack against Maze.
Okay, go ahead.
And I hit him.
You take 2 points of damage.
Thank you.
And I'm going to do it again.
Whoa. Do I need to roll initiative now?
Yes, you do.
Roll.
I'm going to beat him up. I already
can
told him.
Can I do an acrobatics possibly to try to catch her hand in the air?
No, don't worry about it. She'll miss me besides nat 20. It's okay.
Go ahead.
You have a
and-
19, don't you?
I mean, can I do it?
I mean, I'm not going to stop you if that's what you want to do.
Do it, though?
You want to stop the second attack? Go for it. Make an acrobatics versus her attack roll. Go ahead, make an attack. You catch her fist and stop her in place.
I'm gonna say, yes, he deserves it. Let's not try to draw attention to ourselves, remember. Punching people draws attention. And
He is
I'm
my
just-
servant, and I am disciplining him.
Who said without
We're-
your servant?
I'm gonna say,
God
we're in...
fucking damn it, stay in character. Fuck.
Alright, so can I go to Yuri for a minute, or you guys want to finish?
I was still
Yeah, go ahead, Rex.
because I
Go
was
ahead.
gonna play off of what she was saying. I was
Yeah.
like, we're in a town full of peasants. If
Oh, no.
attacking
There you go.
people who you are treating like peasants, they may not like us, and then that draws attention to us. Don't act like a snotty noble, or all it's going to do is make them angry at us, and we don't want that yet. Yes, we could do whatever we wanted, but let's just take a chill for once. And I'm gonna release her hand, so like catching it, and now I've released.
Alright, Yuri.
And I'm gonna try
No,
very hard
no,
to
no,
figure out-
no. You're gonna think about that while I move to Yuri. Your turn's coming up again. Don't worry. Yuri, you wander into this building, and you see a very aged old woman behind like what looks like a bar, and she's just sitting at a stool. There's a couple people who are like sitting down eating, I guess, breakfast since we're still in the morning. So you can see them eating breakfast that hasn't been contaminated by poo.
Or
I'm
burnt.
sure that's about to happen. But anyway,
That was not the plan.
but get
At
this,
least it was not.
Yuri. The old woman looks directly towards you and go, "Oh, Irina, is that you?"
I dart off.
Wait, come back! And the guy sitting there as you're darting off says, "Grandma, you off your rocker again? You seen things?" "No, and you walk out.
I run back to Rags.
Okay,
Float.
little ghost friend, what did you see?
Old woman saw me.
Did she say anything?
Yes. She called me some weird name.
Maybe she's close to death or follower of Ironforge.
Maybe she's just senile.
Maybe she's single and ready to mingle.
I don't. subscribe
You
to
see
that
Yuri
side.
kind of. You see Yuri kind of back off.
Yeah, that's
I just
nice.
want to point out that putting poo in porridge was the least weird thing that has happened today.
Yeah, it's about to get weirder, I'm afraid. But yeah, so
Wait, you mean trying to kill a kid was not weird? Or was weird?
no, you actually let that kid live, which was weird.
Well,
No! Just making a plan is weird.
Everything about this is weird. So how about we stay on the course and get some story done? You've been sitting on the edge of this village, the rest of you, until I hear otherwise. Like, you had Rags go in, he did some investigating. You had Yuri go in, she came back with her information. Like, you're still, like, the two of you, being Persephone and Maze, have been, like, sitting on the outskirts there, waiting to be figuring something out. I mean, I haven't heard you two go in yet, so.
I'd
Mainly
love to go
because
in and
of
get some
him.
beer.
Say that again, Brett.
I'd love to get some beer inside the area, or see if I could get beer.
So, are you gonna go in? I mean, nobody's stopping
Yeah, I'm
you,
going
I
in.
don't
Yeah.
think. Alright,
And I would also love some nice wine.
yeah. So you following them?
Yeah,
I mean, you gotta get there
and
first.
hopefully Yuri's following me.
Are
So-
they next to me? Are they
Yeah.
next to me right now?
At the moment, they're about to walk off. At this moment, they're right next to you.
But, like travelers. We are travelers. We're just passing through. That's everyone's story.
I passed through all of them.
All right, may
Damn it!
may I please just look
Long
at
as you're
Maze?
not there
May I please
longer
just
than
look
6
at Maze
seconds.
and kind of like,
Good job, Yuri, of
Eh,
at least taking it literally.
may I please look at Maze and just kind of like slightly move my cloak back to reveal these super intricate notes that I've been
But what? You cut out.
these super intricate noble robes I've been wearing this entire time.
Yeah, those robes
like-
have been through shit. So,
But
like,
at
they're
the same
worn
time, I'm just
now.
oh, then I'll just clean them.
Yeah, I mean, you can prestidigitation
Press
all you
the
want, but
indentation.
worn out clothing is still worn out clothing.
Remember,
So
remember, we said no magic.
Does this tavern have rafters?
Huh?
Does this tavern have rafters?
Yeah. You saw rafters when you went in.
Okay, yeah, well, I'm gonna go up there and chill.
The
Alright,
grandma's gonna be yelling at you.
Yeah. Hold
to
on,
get
hold
down
on,
from
hold on,
there.
hold on. Let me. So we're all going in. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, Dwarf's
Yes.
going in.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
okay,
need
cool.
some
I just want to make
beer.
sure I know where people are. So she's in the rafters. You three are entering this hall, and you hear some of the guys saying, "Hey, hell travelers, where are you from?"
What was that?
Yeah, a couple guys that were eating at the table who are kind of like watching over the place are asking you where you're from as they see you come in.
We just came from down south. We're heading north.
Alright, well, if you're needing anything, Granny over there should be able to hook you up. And the old woman's like looking up at the rafters. Irina, come down from there, young lady. You don't have to be scared anymore. He's not gonna hurt you. I promise.
What's
Grandma?
wrong, miss?
Oh, Irina is up in the rafters hiding. I don't know why. Okay, Grandma. Look,
You
she's.
see Yuri kind of wave her hands in front of her nose like she stinks.
Yeah. So this one guy, black hair, coalescent eyes, he just kind of like comes over there and approaches her and says, "Look, Irina's been dead for 3 years now, Grandma. You know this, I know this. Why are you insisting? Why are you even bringing this up? I thought we've been through this." "No, she's up there. I see her." "Look, would you serve these people? I'm sure they want to get something to drink." "Okay, what can I do for you?" She kind of turns to you guys there. Every now and then looking
Do you have
back
any
up.
good wines?
"I have plenty of wines, don't I?" We only got the grape vintage in right now, Grandma. You're gonna have to give them that one. Everything else is spoiled, or, it's been... When I say spoiled, I mean it's been drank. We took care of that, remember? "Oh yeah, that was my medicine from last night, wasn't it?" "Yes." But she pulls out like a grape vintage of wine and pours you a glass and slides it over and... "What else can I get for you?" And it takes a good hot minute for her to do all this. Like, she's carefully picking up the flask or glass that she's got, and she's gently using both hands to lean the liquor into there, and it's slowly dripping in. She's barely tipping it enough to like drop some stuff in there. It's like very annoyingly slow. But she's asking you
Just
guys, "Hey,
give
what can
me a
we?"
bottle. Just give me a bottle of liquor so I can.
The guy with the
enjoy
black
some.
hair leans over, pulls out a bottle. Here you go. What about you?
Thing.
I'll say, I'll just
You-
take some ale, please.
I want to just clarify before I go any further, because there are some interesting aspects to you coming in here. Are you disguising yourself in any way?
I mean, I have my hood over my.
So they can at
Head.
least see your face. Okay. And you're kind of tall, and they're like, wait, what are you? I don't think... I mean, you could talk and everything, but I don't think I've ever seen your kind around here before. What
Can
do
I
you want-
just pipe up and say,
Wait. Let me at least talk to the people. They're talking to me.
Yeah. Sit your ass down, will you?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, be quiet.
I'll just say, I'm what you would call a tabaxi.
Tabaxi, huh?
I'm from far off. We're cat-like people.
Yeah, that's kind of nifty. That looks cool. Well, yeah, what can I get you, friend? You seem like a friendly type.
Purr by any chance? That actually really bothered me. Do you purr?
Yes. None of you have scratched me behind my ears yet. So I have not.
can I
fucking
immediately
The-
do that?
The grandmother
dog.
like finishes pouring the wine for her, and then she like leans over the barns and gives you scritches behind the ear. Oh, such a
I
nice
start-
kitty.
I rub my head against her and start purring,
Oh,
and then I look at the rest of them and I say I don't normally do that.
Irina, come
Can I just-
down. The
Wait,
cat's
wait.
here.
Can I just say,
And
Yuri should be taking some tips.
and so with my tail, because I'm assuming he put the ale down.
Yeah, he went and got you the ale that you wanted and puts it there. Oh,
With
here you
my
go, friend.
tail, I want to wrap it around the drink, basically like a trick, and drink the ale with my tail, using my tail as basically a hand.
Make an acrobatics check, and we'll make it an easy DC. Maybe like a 10. But this is to see if you can keep the balance on the tail, because you know that's a lot of weight still.
Roll a natural one.
Easily
Oh.
enough.
Oh
You
wait,
make-
no, he automatically would have did it.
Yeah, he's pretty much like it's just so he can roll a dice. You know how it is.
Yeah.
And then yeah, well yeah, you would have had to get in a natural one to fail that. But either way, you make it look so easy. And she goes, "Oh, the kitty's drinking. What's wrong with this situation? I don't understand. Irina, come down. You should get something to drink and eat too."
Yuri's just shaking her head like, nope.
Come on, Granny. You're
Can
gonna have.
The dwarf is drinking the whole bottle.
Could you
Yeah,
please?
Can I go ahead? Can I look at the grandma and say, "Can I have another glass? I've already finished mine."
Oh, hold on, dear. She pours your cup back over. If there's any in it, too bad. She's gonna fill it up again. And she goes
Oh, no, it's
through the
entirely
You
empty.
just like to watch her work, right? So she spends another hot minute pouring it slowly in, making sure she doesn't spill it all over the place, and trying to be super careful. And the guy next to you guys is just like, yeah, I mean, she doesn't have much to do at home, so it keeps her busy. So, yeah.
I'm gonna let me check something real quick on my character sheet.
I'm gonna continue to drink the wine.
Yeah. This is your second-
I'm gonna turn to the guy next to me, and I'm gonna say, I've gone through this route before, but I don't remember seeing this town here. Is it?
No, we've been here a while now. We built this town about 5 years ago. Like, you must have been... Well, I mean, you probably don't travel much into this region, I don't think. Like, you're not a common sight, I must say. Don't take that the wrong way. I mean,
Oh no,
Granny-
I
Granny's just
understand.
like you. Such a good kitty, another scritch around your ear. And she is blatantly, like, seeing you as a cat instead of an actual tabaxi. Like, she is just treating you like a cat at this point. And
That's fine.
as she, like, turns, you see her grab a saucer as she goes to get some milk, as she's gonna get you some milk, it starts to do the whole hot minute thing and pours you small drips of milk into a saucer, and eventually when she feels like she's got enough in there, she passes it over to the kitten. Here you go, kitty. Drink up.
I'm gonna put it into my hand.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to start lapping up the milk.
It's good milk.
Lapping it up as I'm going along.
Yeah, it must have been processed within a couple of days or so.
I mean, actually, as long as it was milked that morning, it should still be okay.
Yeah, definitely okay. But
And so,
she smirks and it's like, oh, good kitty.
I'm gonna ask the guy sitting next to me. I'm gonna say, it seems like you are wonderful people, but obviously probably very accepting of me as a tabaxi.
Well, Granny seems to take a liking to you, so hey, what can I say?
I was wondering, do y'all have anything that I might be able to cover my face with when I meet people who are less nice than you nice folk?
Maybe a bandana, but I'd be careful wearing bandanas of a certain color.
Yeah, I saw the signs outside. It seems like blue bandanas are a bad deal around here.
Yeah, there's some bandits going around calling themselves the Blues or something. I don't know. I'll figure out a name for them later.
Star sent you a DM.
Alright, I'll check it in a second. But yeah, they've been just bringing down the place a little bit, but, you know, we get by. We try to avoid them.
Can I look at the grandma again and say, please fill it up again?
Okay, dearie. And she grabs your glass and does the whole minute thing, and after you get your cup, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alright, let's see. Am I fucked?
You are. It's right there on the border, like it is at 12. So, yeah, you managed to hang on, but you're slightly buzzed. What do you got for me, Rags?
How's my bottle of alcohol?
Well, let me ask Rags what he wants first, because I did call on him. They handed you one, by the way. You can drink.
Oh, are you talking to me? It cut out.
Yeah, what did you need, Rags? Because he cut you off.
Oh, I was just going to say, so anything other than blue is okay for a bandana?
I suppose it should be alright, but, you know, like, if you're going out to greet people with bandana on in general, like, that makes people a little bit suspicious anyway, but it said, I don't know, like, either a bandana or if you go to one of those fancy towns, you could probably get you a mask, like a porcelain mask or one made out of clay, or maybe something like a paper Mardi Gras mask of some sort, I don't know. But, yeah, I mean, I get you bandana pretty cheap, like, what, maybe a copper piece or something. You need one?
Yeah.
You mean like the ones I already have that I offered to you?
What color were the bandanas?
Red!
Okay, well, I'll say, well, you can say this now.
I mean, if you guys got them, yeah. If you guys got bandanas,
I know.
I
I was saying that in character.
Right.
Yeah, well, Persephone, I wish you would have told me. I would have worn it already.
You mean like me pulling out the goddamn bandana, saying, hey, you want one?
Listen, I'm doing this in character. I know that you told me about the bandanas.
I know, I'm
But you
also
never
doing
brought
this
it
in
up
character.
Yeah. Now you're all in
We're all
character.
bringing
We're good.
People don't know how to
character.
be deceitful.
Alright, so, yeah.
You are going to get us all killed.
Eventually.
How?
Saying this. If we all
But
die,
it's fine, no one will
Good.
come back thanks to me as well.
I saw
that is not
Casper
life.
good at hearing as he's chugging his alcohol.
How many are you on now, Brett?
This is going to be my second or
Alright, you're good for one more. If you go
At-
one more,
at
I'll
this
need
point-
a con.
At this point, can I just have the bottle of wine and just start drinking it, like, without
But I-
the help from the granny?
Yeah, she's like, but I don't mind serving you, dear.
No, it's
Uh,
fine, miss.
I'm gonna under my breath to the people who runs this. I'm gonna say sorry about my friend. She lost somebody on the way here, and so she's trying to cope with it.
Yeah, well, I'm sure all of us has lost somebody.
And can I just say this when he says that?
Come down
At this
from
point, I'm
there.
just drinking from the bottle. At this point,
Make another con save. It's a little early to be drinking, ain't it?
drinking
By the way-
like a dwarf.
By the way, you are considered drunk at this point, so any saving throws are at disadvantage.
all right.
And now you are
George will
beyond.
go one more.
You're a little bit drunker. You're starting to slur words, but you're still aware of your facilities. If it,
I'm gonna ask the guy. I'm like, is there any place that I might be able to put her if she does pass out?
you guys,
We've
you
been
guys-
traveling a long time.
Well, the communal here does have some spare rooms for travelers who come through. Like, we don't usually get a lot, but if you guys don't mind sharing a room, I mean, they're not that bad. You can definitely lay down bedrolls, and then there's a couple of cots in there you can use.
How much would it be for two of them?
Well, there's not that many rooms. If you wanted both of them, I might have to charge you a gold piece.
Can I pull out 3 gold pieces and just put them on there? And
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm paying for everything.
Absolutely. Well,
I just turn to him and I say, well, apparently she's paying for everything.
hey, that works for me. friend.
Okay,
Look,
I
So-
need 20 more bottles of the best wine.
Oh my lord. Let's not.
I don't think you're going to be able to
Reminder: this
find
doesn't
that.
really matter for me.
Yeah, keep in mind,
joking.
look, this is a small town. Like, we're not even a town.
I'm
We're
joking.
Yeah. We can pop a keg
I'm
open
joking.
later.
I just need
All right.
one more.
Here you go. But,
I'm going
Thank you.
to. I'm gonna
You're-
try to stealthily, so that way, basically the rest of my party can't hear me. Whisper, "I'll give you another gold piece." To the guy next to me, if you don't tell anyone that we're here.
roll persuasion with advantage.
For-
And can I try and listen in?
You
Because I am
can-
like right next.
And then make a stealth check to go against her perception. Yeah, there you go.
Damn.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, go ahead and perceive if you want to try. You gotta beat a 29, actually.
Don't worry. It's gonna be Nat.
What?
That's a natural 20.
Damn it.
doesn't
It's
matter.
not
I
a
was gonna be
29.
No, come on.
Nat 20s don't matter on skill checks.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I thought Star didn't play like that.
I usually
Yeah, I
play
thought
that
he
they
did play
do.
where. Yeah, where like a natural 20 is no matter what, it always succeeds, and a natural 1 always fails.
I will do it. Yeah, like I've always been playing it like that. I'll do
I
a
mean,
quick.
this
I'll
is
do
a
a quick check.
contested.
Yeah.
Because if not, then I mean,
Yeah.
what you'll have is whenever I get like a 1 stealth, if some just random doohickey decides that he's gonna be able to find me with a 20, that kind of
The thing is,
undoes
they
a
wait
1 in
till
20.
level.
this of that.
All right. Well, what does it matter? I mean, she heard you, but she's too. No, actually,
She
that's at
did?
disadvantage. No, she didn't hear you because she's at disadvantage.
Oh yeah, because I am at disadvantage. Okay, so I didn't.
Yeah, you didn't hear shit when we get out of here. All right. So, what'd you get for drinking? You start slurring your rolls. Now I forgot why I rolled the 20. Why did I roll this? Oh yeah,
see if he
I need you to
accepted
roll
the deal or
persuasion.
not?
Yeah, persuasion. I'm waiting on your persuasion now.
Okay.
Yeah. He's
Wow.
like, he looks at you. He's like, "Well, as long as you don't cause us any harm, friend, I ain't got no problem holding you up here." And yeah, I didn't see you. Ain't that
Okay.
right, Grandma? He just kind of looks at her. Irina, Come on down. You're making my neck hurt.
All right, and I have.
Shrugs.
I'm back. I'm gonna slide the gold coin to him.
Yeah, he easily gets it.
And in
from-
fact, I'm gonna
Do I
sleight
see
of
that?
hand it into his hand.
Sure, easily done. Like, I don't even think you can detect that, but well, I mean, you're giving it to him knowingly without everybody else, or like, what's the intent?
Without
Like,
everybody else.
Yeah, so him knowing is not a big deal.
Why? You know I would be willing to pay like 2 times more than for it.
Yeah,
That
so-
is the entire purpose.
Anyway, so he gets the gold piece, he nods, it's like, alright, yeah, you guys are fine here, don't worry. He leans over the bar and grabs 2 keys from underneath. It's like, Grandma, they're staying upstairs, please don't interrupt them. And he passes them off to you guys. It's like, look, see those stairs against the wall? If you follow them up, it'll lead to like a landing, and then up there at the top, you'll see the room numbers that coordinate with the keys. You got room 101 and 102.
Thank.
And the only other one left is 103. So, hey.
Okay.
Okay.
But that one's occupied. So, there you go, guys.
I'm gonna
Thank you.
go over to Persephone and I'm gonna say, time to
Time to what? You cut out.
lay down.
Lay down. Okay, there you go.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna
I could
try
use
to-
it. I think.
So, it's about midday at this point, I think.
Yeah, but she's also like stone cold drunk.
Yeah, she doesn't
That-
want to stop the drinking once it's available, apparently.
No, it's specifically because of Yuri. I'm very stressed out right now.
She's right there. She's being called Irina at the moment. Irina!
No, but I'm also worrying about her like actual more.
Yeah. Irina,
So-
are you coming down? What's Yuri doing that this woman's got you chased up in the rafters?
She is shaking her head, like mentally saying, "Nope."
Oh,
Can I kind of look at Yuri up in the corner and then kind of walk off towards the top of the stairs?
well, I'm not gonna stop
I'll
you.
shoot that way.
Oh, there she goes! Irina, I'm back! Aw. Grandma, okay, she's been dead for 3 years. Okay, I'm done. You guys have a good night, or a good day, if you guys are gonna relax, I guess. Alright. Okay.
He's
Yeah, I'm gonna-
finish off this last bottle as well.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try to
Con save
Stay
to
help.
Brett. You start to slur. You are stage 2 drunk.
What
You
stage
like
am I?
Poison.
You are 3. The beer is not technically a poison. You're doing this purposely to yourself.
Oh,
Beer, we've always ruled, beer is its own thing. Even though it acts like a poison that can be lesser restored, if you're drinking, you know exactly what you're doing.
Yes.
So that
I mean,
doesn't
what if you're
qualify for
drinking
this.
wine and it's poison?
Well, then you die.
But that doesn't apply to all? Or
I mean, if you want, I'll
Stop.
poison your wine and we can re-roll those con checks and see if you even live this campaign. Like, I'm trying to let you guys live because you guys got
no.
mad at me last time.
No.
But now I'm starting to see a
No.
trend here. You like to see somebody die every day, so that's great. No.
No, we don't.
It's your turn, right? Okay, don't worry about it. You're just drunk. But this is
Oh,
just
God.
the thing about poisons and beer. Like, I treating them separately because you know exactly why you're drinking.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to help Persephone up into her room.
And it's...
Should I make an acrobatics check
On-
to see if I actually make it up?
Do we need to, like... I would rather you guys go ahead and get to where you gotta go
Yeah,
so we
okay.
can figure something out.
Alright.
So you guys manage... Now, let's just have her roll in acrobatics to see how much of a struggle she's giving you. Because you're still going to be able to counter her, but let's just see how bad the struggle... She's
Oh.
keeping up with you. So yeah, you're able to get her up there each step. Take a step, get to the step, go up the step, and then you finally get her to her room, lay her down. And slam the door, walk out? Question mark?
No,
Okay.
no.
Cut her
When
throat.
I lay her down,
Oh.
I'm gonna say, we can't have you drinking this much. I know that you miss Yuri. We'll get. I need to be able to count on you. Do you understand?
At this point, I'm just passed out.
Yeah.
The second I'm on the bed, I'm asleep.
You just see my ears just go backwards, and I just sigh. And then I walk out, and I close the door, and I lock it.
There you go.
Dwarf comes up behind you. Now, I really wanted to pet your ears, but look at
I
me.
look at
I'm
him.
so short.
I look at him, and I say, you will never pet my ears. And I also
You also what?
want to... That's what I was finishing saying.
No, what? Sorry.
And you really want to sleep on the floor. And I'm going to make a persuasion check.
I'm
To
not
get him
sure
to-
you can persuade each other, but what do you say to that, Brett? Or Maze? I mean, if you want to be
Why is
persuaded.
that?
I'm going to say I'm taking the bed. Or something along those lines.
Don't you have 2
Sure.
rooms?
Yeah, there's 2 rooms. We can
We
share.
bought 2 rooms.
Yeah.
How many rooms are in
There
each?
multiple.
There's. Well, you haven't even went in, so you don't even know. Maybe he's gonna take both cots and say, fuck you, sleep on the floor.
There's my persuasion.
Guess make an insight check. But at the same time, when it comes to persuading party members,
Yeah.
it's
not
like you
really
still
persuading
have
unless
they
it's
still have the
persuading the
illusion of what they feel. So like
But isn't it
he
2
makes a
beds of
compelling argument, but you can still deal with it as you want. Welcome back.
Thanks.
I mean, once you guys look into the room, you see 2 cots and enough open space for people to lay on the floor if needed.
Oh, I thought you said
Yeah,
there was
so-
only 1 cot per room.
No, there was like 2, and he was insinuating like if you guys bought only 1 room, but you bought 2, so there's plenty of beds for everybody.
Okay, in that case, I'm just going to go onto the bed on the right.
That sounds good.
Damn
It's
it,
the
I
right
was
way
afraid.
can
Yeah,
never
well,
lead
I'll
you
go-
wrong. All right, so
Oh, and I'm going to lock the room. I'm going to lock my door.
all right, so
I'm gonna
basically,
vamp right into it.
Okay. I'm going to ask Yuri. I'm going to say, Yuri, you don't have to sleep, correct?
I shrug.
What?
don't know.
That's an easy one. That's a yes or no.
She doesn't know very much. She said she doesn't know anything. She's already said that.
Think about this. She's ditzy.
She's useless.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
Imagine
figured
Yuri
you would
went
at
drunk,
least-
and that's her.
I
Yeah.
figure you would at least know if you can sleep. Jesus lord.
Find out when
Literally
nighttime
don't know.
comes.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm just gonna say, watch over Persephone.
I nod and then vamp over to
Come to me.
Persephone.
And try to wake me up with being cold.
Okay. I can do that.
Famous last words
Don't-
of a bard.
Stay inside me though. Like, I don't want to be paralyzed.
Don't
Just
stay
try to wake me
inside
up.
Wake me up inside. Please don't save me.
Can't wake up. Can't wake up.
No,
Really
baby, get out of
can't
it. Get out. Alright. So,
Uh,
I did get your DM,
I mean,
by the way.
Maze-
I'll talk to you about it later.
Maze will start to nod off in his sleep, but before he sleeps, like, I miss you, Trisha.
I'm going to vamp into the dwarf again.
It's my
And-
eye.
And the beard popped up.
Fucking eye.
And then I'm gonna vamp back over to
Alright, so now that we got all this happening, we have a little bit of a safety place, I guess. Like, if you guys would have ran into this situation sooner, you would have leveled up naturally, but now you're familiar with how this is going to work. We'll see how it goes, though. I'm going to play it by ear when your level's up. But for now, you guys have Sanctuary in a way. It is midday still, and there's still plenty to do. But we're approaching the end of our session here, I think. So unless there's anything that we need to
My plan was basically to let both of them sleep it off, even if that took a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I was just... Because I don't believe that I need to take a long rest yet for anything, so I'm just going to take a short rest.
Alright, would you like for me to close on the real Yuri?
Yes.
Alright.
I really want.
Alright, so anything else before I change the scene to the final closing credits?
I don't think so.
Alright, so we fade from you guys having a little reprise in this little village that you haven't done anything wrong to. God bless you, you're able to be good for 2 minutes. And then the scene, like, fades up, and then, like, it reels all the way over to Skyforge Keep. And then we see this big old sanctuary where there's this church. And then we zoom into the church and enter into its halls where we see guards of the Ironforge's paladins and knights and all these clerics that belong to Ironforge giving worship, praying to Ironforge, and then the camera zooms past all that, going into another room beyond, and there's this antechamber. And we zoom in on an angelic-looking woman dressed in, like, I guess they're like black robes, kind of elegant, and there's like a red streaked into it, like almost like not like a fiery emblem or anything, but definitely like red that's streaking through like flames to an extent. And she's crouched over this older gentleman who's got like a pope's hat on, and he's looking over at this one character you're all very familiar with, the warlord of the estate. And we zoom in on Yuri in his clutches. And he says to him, I know you're looking for someone like this. Those who are blessed by the flame, I've seen this one firsthand. And Yuri, you're being restrained in this scene.
Yeah, I'm just staying silent with my eyes to the ground.
The Seraphim, as they're called in this world, stands up, and you kind of see like black wings kind of like scaling off her back. And she kind of like whispers over to the high priest, maybe? And he kind of smirks. You think she would qualify for the Scarlet Flame? Rise, girl! As he kind of like orders you for a moment.
She goes up on her feet and looks in that direction.
The woman starts to come down from like this podium. Like there's a few stairs where he's sitting, and it leads into like this open area where he's addressing, kind of like a king's chamber, you know? But in this case, the high priest is acting as the ruler. And this is like, I don't know, from the impression, it's like his right-hand woman or whatever. And she approaches you like a grand vizier or something, is what you're getting off the vibe. And she goes, well, well, well. What have we here? You're no wizard, I could tell that much. Sorcerer, perhaps. And she kind of like grins at you deeply, and I think we might have a place for you here.
Her
Pending-
cold, dull eyes just look at the woman.
Well, Glenda, do you think she's gonna need to be tamed, or do you think she'll train willingly? I don't know. Let's ask her. Girl.
I look over at the chain warden, gritting my teeth.
We could do this the easy way, or we could do this the hard way. And you see her grab one of the familiar collars. The easy way is just to say yes. The hard way is say no. But I'm going to ask you this once, girl. would you like to join us in our secret organization? Call it the Scarlet Flame, and you can use all the fire you want.
If it gets me away from him, I'll be fine.
Him, the High Priest chimes up.
I
Oh.
look at the chain warden.
Oh, those guys. You guys are dismissed. Your reward is waiting for you. You did good. And the woman still stands before you. Not that I don't trust you, girl. But if it's a promise kept and a promise made, and you see her like dance her fingers into the air, and she seems to be casting arcane magic at you. Let me double check the spell real quick.
Alright.
Is it the spell that I think it is?
It probably is. I just gotta remember how to spell it. There it is.
Ooh. Thought you might do that.
Really? Alright, we could do that. Let's see if there's a saving throw. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, hold on just a second. Click on my token. Hey, I get to roll, guys!
Yay!
Woo!
Well, you got
Good
to roll
job.
earlier. I had you roll d6.
Oh.
Oh no! Oh no!
Ooh.
No! Wait, use your inspiration.
Don't.
You have that.
No, I'm good.
Ah.
You
I'm
place a
good.
magical command on a creature that you can see within range, forcing it to carry out some service or refrain from some action or course of activity that you decide. If the creature can understand you, it must succeed the wisdom saving throw or become charmed by you for the duration. While the creature is charmed by you, it takes 5d10 psychic damage each time it acts in a manner directly counter to your instructions, but no more than
Ouch.
once a day. A creature that can't understand you is unaffected, but you can understand her. You can issue any command you choose short of an activity that will result in certain death. Should you issue a suicidal command, the spell ends, which she doesn't plan to do. This spell is being cast at 8th level. Duration
Oof, oof.
is 1 year.
Oh, shit! Alright.
Damn.
And
Alright.
if she was able to cast it at 9th level, you would be indentured indefinitely until it was thwarted by one of the previous statements. You have just been cast with Gaius, and she says to you, I command you to join our order and follow our tenets. You will be instructed on how they are to be enacted in due time. But in the meantime, this is my parting gift to you. And she kind of like kisses your forehead, and you can feel the Gaius take its effect on you. And you know instinctively that if you were to disobey this woman,
It would hurt.
it would
Bad.
hurt like hell. And that's where we're going to end our session. And we'll get more into what's happening to Yuri as the game progresses. However, her ghost self will continue to haunt you guys until you reclaim the actual Yuri. So, yeah. What do you guys think? Was that a good night?
Absolutely.
I don't know when it was up. Alright. So join us again next Monday. I just been hearing that our friend the Blood Shadow had internet connection problems with power being out and stuff like that. There has been some wild storms, so hopefully we'll see him back next week. And we will join these guys next Monday at 7 p.m. And then join us on Wednesday night at 7 p.m. as well as we go back to Tynet Kingdom. We go play some more house, get some stats rolling, and we're gonna go fly an airship, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of fun stuff that's about to happen. Well, excuse me. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for burping on my stream.
Can I do it? Can I do it?
Yes.
Do you hear the calling?
The chaotic calling.
Say goodnight,
Punches Brett
everybody.
in the face.
Say
Good night!
Good night, Twitch.
Good night.
Good night.
Twitch.
Yes, I hear the call loud and clear.